Hello dear friends. Today we will consider programming of hand controllers of Korg PA700, such as assignable knobs, assignable switches and joystick. All of them serve for modulation, enrichment of sounds, and use of various effects in real time. Assignable knobs are global in nature. That is, the function that is assigned to each knob affects all sounds, styles and effects. So let's go to the menu global to controllers greater than hand. In this case, there is no function attached to the knobs, and I want to set the cutoff filter for the sounds of the upper keyboard for the first knob. And for the second knob, for example, the volume of the first upper sound. This choice is saved automatically, and after turning the instrument off and on again, these settings are saved. Here's what happened. The assignable switches can behave differently depending on the selected sound, and each set of sounds has its own functions for each switch. Let's go to the Style Play, Song Play, Pad, Switch page. You can use one of the menus to select a command that will be assigned to the corresponding switch. So, for example, we will select the retardando command for the third switch, which slows down the tempo. After setting the commands, we save the changes to a sound set. Let's check what happened. Let's look at the state of the switches. If the button is not red steady and does not blink when pressed, this means that it is not attached to anything, the state is off. If the button is not red steady, but starts flashing red when pressed, this means that it is attached to some function. Now let's look at special situations in which the button lights up. The thing is that the Korg has a DNC system, defined nuance control, which brings subtle nuances and articulation to sounds that support this system. These sounds contain DNC or DN in their names. So, if the button lights up red, then one of the sounds in the set is a DNC sound and it is attached to the sound controller function. In this case, when you press and hold the button, the DNC effect will be added to the sound. The button will blink red. If the button lights up green, then this is the same situation as with red. Only a short press of the button is enough to turn on the effect. And you need to press the button again to turn off the effect. How to set up red or green button modes. Select a sound and go to the basic sound menu. Booking is the red mode. Toggle is the green mode. Now do your homework and tell me what will happen if there are at least 2 DNC sounds in one set of sounds of a certain style. What will be the mode or modes of the buttons, or will it not work? Moving the joystick left or right, denoted by X- and X+, usually controls the pitch bend. But it can control another sound parameter, depending on the sound settings. We'll talk about that later. Moving up or forward Y+ is usually a pitch modulation, and sometimes another sound parameter, depending on the sound settings. Moving down or backwards Y- can be assigned to different controls or not at all. The joystick can be activated or deactivated in each keyboard sound. Go to the Keyboard, Ensemble, Joystick, Pedal page. Next, you can change the pitch bend range for each key set. Go to the Mixer, Tuning page, and change the range using the knobs. Changes occur in semitones. And don't forget to save all settings. Now let's look at how sound settings affect the joystick. Almost every page of the sound settings has parameters or functions that affect the operation of the joystick.